Shout out to Craig Jarrett for sending me this story, and this is very disturbing what you're about to hear, and it's coming out of Fort Worth, Texas. So in this picture, you see a lowlife piece of shit by the name of Alvie Johnson, and he was just arrested after being accused of killing his daughter. But it's just the manner in which he did it that makes the story all the more disturbing. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article and you'll find out what I mean. The Tarrant County Sheriff's Office released a mugshot of Alvie Johnson, the father accused of killing his daughter in Fort Worth on Thursday. Queenette Javon Johnson, age 39, was found shot to death inside a wrecked vehicle in a gated community. Police said her father, Alvie Johnson Jr., killed her. Now, listen to that. It says she was in a wrecked vehicle. His own daughter was in a wrecked car, and he went and just ended up shooting her and killing her to just take her out. I don't know what the reasoning may have been, but that, at this point, I really almost won't care what the reasoning is. Johnson was charged with murder. He's in jail with a bond set at $150,000. And it said that he shot her in the temple, in the head, to make sure that she was dead. It says he was accused of killing his daughter. He said he told the investigators that he shot her multiple times before shooting her once in the temple to make sure she was dead. They said the affidavit says Alvie Johnson and his daughter, 39-year-old Queenette Johnson, had been arguing about money at a bank before the shooting Thursday. Alvie Johnson was arrested on a murder charge around 8 p.m. Thursday, hours after the shooting. His daughter had driven the two of them to their bank in the SUV around noon. The two continued to argue in the bank's parking lot before Alvie Johnson got out and went to the back of the car. His daughter tried to lock the doors, but he was able to get into the back hatch. She began to drive away with the hatch still open, threatening to call the police. Alvie Johnson then allegedly pulled out a pistol and shot her multiple times. Queenette Johnson lost control of the car and crashed. When the car came to a stop near the 8300 block of Meadowbrook Drive, Alvie Johnson got out and went to the front passenger side door. When he saw his daughter was still breathing, he shot her in the head. Officers responded to the shooting call around 12:15 p.m. and found Alvie Johnson at the scene and a pistol in the grass nearby. The affidavit says he told a firefighter that he had shot his daughter. Queenette Johnson was transported to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead shortly after 1:15 p.m. That is over an argument. You killed your daughter over that? Like I said, when someone can snap like that over something so small, like whatever may have happened at that bank, that lets you know what type of person this was a good chunk of their life. Like, this person has abuser written all over him. And I refuse to believe that they just argue because of what happened at the bank. It makes me question, what were they even arguing about that would make you want to go and get a gun and shoot through the back while your daughter was driving to get away? And then you walk up to the front of the car with the pistol in hand and shoot her in the head just to make sure she was dead. This piece of shit deserves to be punished to the high heavens, punished in the courtroom and punished wherever he goes behind bars, because he's definitely going to jail for that. Texas ain't about to play with his old raggedy ass for real. Like, I don't know what it is with the mental capacity of a lot of people nowadays. Like, this shit is sick. Like, I bet you the argument was over something probably petty. But for you to go get a gun and to shoot your daughter, that had to be personal. That's why I said I wish I could know what the argument was about, because that was dead on personal. For him to shoot at her like that to the point where she crashed, and then he goes to the car to shoot her in the head just to make sure she was dead, that was personal for him. He was really mad at his daughter that day. Or it could have been something that was building up leading to that, and whatever they argued about at the bank was the boiling point, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. But at the end of the day, no argument, large or small, should make you want to take someone else's life, especially your own flesh and blood. But like they say, blood sometimes ain't no thicker than water, so there you go. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter and have the notifications turned on, because that is where I will be sharing the video first. And I will talk to you in the next one.